Selling for just a few moments while we have our business meeting. And I'm going to call this meeting to order. And first I want to welcome some guests. We have 3 guests today. Connie Harris. There. Okay, there's Connie. Welcome. Jeremy Chambly. And Ron Slinker. And Ron works with Taddy Hamilton. He's in the back. Okay. Welcome. And the other thing is I want to welcome and thank all the vendors for coming in today. We've had a great turnout, and I want to thank Lori for organizing all of this. She did a great job today. All right, so our business meeting is now called to order. The minutes for the October meeting have been published in the e-blast. Were there any corrections? If none, they are approved as published. We're going to have a report of our officers now. We're going to start with our treasurer, Donna Porica.
Good morning. For as of October 31st, total assets were 871, and this represents mostly cash. Well, there's a little bit of an adjustment that I will clean up in the future. I've been doing Arbor Day, I'm sorry. There's a couple of items in here that Donna's going to fix. We have collected all of our money through September and billed and collected. We have it all from TRWD. It's all in the bank account. Small credit card payable, and so total assets 175,871. Activities year to date, our total revenues are 127,348. For the month, 5963. We had some of that change in that month is we're starting to collect the dues. Most of our fundraising is done. That's the annual sales, that'll be reflected on next month's. We had cost of $1,644 in our fundraising. Year-to-date cost $25,098. The gross profit for year-to-date for the 10 months is $101,362. Our total operating expenses year-to-date for the 10 months is $101,726. So we have revenues below our expenses of $364. That's real close to our projection. When we started last year, we were trying to get a $27,000 deficit budget. But we have some of those items that we planned for that are incomplete. So as I'm working on the budget, we'll kind of bring that up again. That's why this technically at the end of December, our goal was to have a loss of $27,000, but some of them are still incomplete and therefore unpaid for. Does anybody have any questions for me? Because this time of year we have enough data accumulated which is starting to mean something to us. I want to remind everybody, if you have expenses that you haven't turned in, please get them into me. The people who are going to be taking the budgets into next year need the record. They need to be able to look at it. We're going to discuss budget at our next executive board meeting and set the budget. It will be presented to you on an e-blast on or about December 15th, and it will be voted on at our next member meeting, which will be the second week in January. But I just urge everybody, please get your expenses in. I would like to record any expense that incurred in the year 2025 to be paid in 2025. So please help me out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Okay, our first VP of programs, Loretta.
All right, you guys, don't forget our Christmas luncheon meeting. Is it here next month? December 4th? No. It's at Diamond Oaks Country Club, okay? Yes, really good food. Let me just remind you what's on the buffet. We've got tossed garden salad with choice of 2 dressings, chicken fried chicken, slow-cooked pot roast with carrots and onions, mashed potatoes, green beans, baked apple pie. Someone asked, do we have ice cream? No. And also warm rolls and butter. So we also have a vegetarian plate, which looked fantastic last year. So if you're a vegetarian, let us know. It is $30 per person. You can bring a guest. We are also going to have some fantastic raffle items. How do you get a raffle ticket? You don't need one. When you buy a ticket, we put your name in the raffle, just like last year. So hopefully all of you, well not all of you, but most of you will be going home with something pretty cool, okay? We've got some donations from the logo wear team, plant arrangements, cookbooks, yes. So, I hear a lot of snickering on the cookbooks. Thank you for sending the photos, the pictures. I've received so many good pictures, and it's really eye-opening because, you know, some people work in the demo garden, some people work at Heritage, you know, different bubbles, if you will. So I only see what I go to, but it was so eye-opening to see all the pictures of the children, the seniors, and just everybody else. So if you have any pictures to share with the rest of your colleagues here, email them to me, please. LorettaGarrett@yahoo.com. I'm in the book. Loretta Bailey is my name. I will add your pictures to the slideshow so we can share what all you've done this year with everybody else. So don't keep that hidden and secret. Let's share it with the rest of us. What are you up to? What have you done? If you guys have any raffle items, new, please also email or call me. I'd love to give that away for you. If it's something that you think somebody would enjoy, please reach out and I will package it and we will raffle it off. Also, tickets for the Christmas sale. I had originally posted that the deadline was December 1st, but Diamond Oaks has asked for more lead time on that. So we're going to bump up our ticket purchasing deadline to November 25th. So please get your tickets purchased online by credit card. I will also be selling tickets in the back after the meeting, or you can mail your check to Donna Perica. And thank you so much for handling that, by the way, and everything that you do. All right, if you have any questions about the Christmas luncheon, please reach out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Loretta. All right, our second VP Ways and Means, Lori Grandclaire Diaz.
Hey guys, well I only have 2 things today. If you have purchased bulbs, they will be available for pickup at 1801 and Anna Potter, I don't know why I'm renaming her all of a sudden, has the parking all lined up, so you'll just be able to follow instructions. And then I have your annuals if you have purchased pansies or kale, that will be available for pickup after the meeting as well. And what we ask you to do for that is to just turn onto the gravel roadway there behind the hoop house. And we will be watching for you, and we'll bring your plants to you, and even put them in your car for you. So thanks for all of your support with that, and thank you for shopping today with our vendors, and thank you vendors. We're so happy to have you here. Ah, woohoo, yay. Thanks guys.
All right, thank you. Okay, our extension agent, Jay, is not available today. He's at a summit. So we're going to move on to our committee reports, and that's, we're going to start with Patsy Miller, the community events.
Well, first, I want to thank all of you who helped on Tuesday in the demo garden as we prepared for Arbor Day in the Garden, which is this Saturday. You bagged and tagged more than 300 tree seedlings. that we in the Fort Worth Garden Club will be giving away on Friday and Saturday. You stuffed 150 tote bags with tree information that will be given away to each visitor on Saturday. You potted 120 seedlings in quarts for TRWD. And other plant seedlings were transplanted in larger containers as part of our regular propagation activities. And you were doing all this while Lance and I rounded up tables, chairs, buckets, and such. But when I came back, I finally wandered back to where the action was. You had done everything and had put them away, all ready to be set up on Saturday. So I thank you very much for the fact that I can just kind of wander off and things get done. And I appreciate all of you that have volunteered for this Saturday. And I hope that I have contacted all of you with your assignments. Please arrive at the demo garden at 8 a.m. and park on the gravel road area or in the far parking lot that's near where the construction is going on. We want to keep the 1801 parking area and across the street for our visitors so they can easily drive up. And of course, we want to invite all the Master Gardeners to help us celebrate Arbor Day. In addition to the free seedlings that have been selected for varying heights and characteristics, there will be talks, information tables, free drawings, everything you wanted to know about trees. And if we have the vendors here at the meeting, we invite you to join us. There at the sign-in table, I have some more flyers about our Arbor Day, so you can take one home with you, give to your neighbors, your friends, family, put them on a bulletin board, whatever. Get the word out for us. And bring your gardening tools to be sharpened. Harold Annis had a great suggestion that you bring those address labels that you get in the mail asking you to donate to some charity. Put that on your garden tools so we can help keep track of them, because when we get a lot of people, and I know I don't remember which tools is mine and how many I brought, so that would be very helpful. So thank you so much. Anybody have questions about Arbor Day? Yes?
How late does Arbor Day last?
It is 10 to 2. Okay. Again, thank you. Hope to see you all there.
Okay, thank you, Patsy. All right, and now our parliamentarian, Taddy Hamilton, is going to come with some revisions to the bylaws. These were brought to the executive board and was discussed, and the executive board has voted to bring this to the membership. So I'm going to let her tell you what it's about.
Hi, y'all. I'm afraid bylaws and people's eyes glaze over. But I'm thrilled that I think you read them when we sent them out. It was a little difficult, but it's kind of hard to figure out how to do it when we had so many revisions. I want to first introduce my committee, Nancy Curl and Donna. Right there. Thank you so much for helping, and the executive board that gave guidance on this first. And I want to thank the people that responded to the email that came on Mondays, because I had really good comments, and thank you so very, very much, which made me create this document to get the numbers right, because one of the things that we did was kind of move things around. And this is the order in which the bylaws will be. If you, the only real change we made was to change the quorum for our meetings from a percentage to an actual number. The percentage was 12%, which was 42 people this year, but our membership changes every year, the number that we have. And Robert's Rules of Order suggests that we make it a number, which also is going to be a lot easier, because all you have to do is look at the sign-in sheet and know, oh, we're good. We have a quorum. We can have a meeting. So do you know what a quorum is? Yes? No? Okay, good. So let me ask, are there questions rather than go through it? Oh, would you change the screen to show it? The red are the changes on the right-hand side. Can you not see it very well? Sorry. Okay. On the right-hand side, well, you all got copies of it, I think twice in 2 different emails. So I guess my question is, rather than go through it unless you want me to, do you have questions? Are there anything you question or don't understand about it? Well, is that not wonderful? Hearing none, I move acceptance of the revision to the Master Gardener, Tarrant County Master Gardener bylaws.
And because this is brought by the committee, there is no second that is needed. So we're just gonna go ahead and vote. So all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed by no. Okay, then this motion is carried. Thank you very much. thank you, Patty.
And I'll get them to Teresa for the year.
Okay, so Patty is going to submit these changes to Teresa Thomas, who will get these in our next handbook. All right, so that's actually all of our committee reports today. So the announcements that we have are, again, to make sure that you know that our January meeting is going to be the second Thursday of January, with the first being the 1st, so we don't want to have that on New Year's Day. The next monthly business meeting will be our awards luncheon. That's Thursday, December 4th. The next advisory board meeting will be in person at the 1801 building. That's Thursday, November 20th. And the executive board meeting will follow after that. The meeting begins at 9:30. If there's no other business, then this meeting is adjourned. You have until 1 o'clock to shop. We do ask that at 1 o'clock, everyone start clearing out. So I think, Loretta, we have the building until 2, possibly? 1:30, 1? Okay, so we just need to make sure that we start clearing out at 1, but you have until 1 to shop.